say you are inferior, do not believe a word they say. Resist. When they say they need billions of dollars to build bombs instead of build schools, open your eyes. Resist. When they say they want to preserve our way of life, so they must take life, this is a lie. Resist. Speak truth to power. Do not comply. Do not believe. Do not accept. Do not be afraid. Do not surrender. Do not judge. Do not bear false witness against thy neighbor. When they stop you and drag you in and you ask why, and they say that you fit the profile, run for your life. Resist. When they knock down your door and say that they are taking your land in the name of eminent domain, this is not there. Resist. When they pit a people against the people and a nation against the nation in the name of world domination, resist. Speak truth to power. Do not comply. Do not believe. Do not accept. Do not be afraid. Do not surrender. Do not judge. Do not bear false witnesses against thy neighbor. When they create unjust laws to repress, oppress, and suppress higher learning for our young black minds, resist. When they conquer third worlds in the name of national security and steal their natural resources, resist. When they refuse to pay reparations for 400 years of enslavement of the people, resist. Speak truth to power. Do not comply. Do not believe. Do not accept. Do not be afraid. Do not surrender. Do not judge. Do not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Momentum going today, and this is a clear message to Mary Harney. Hands off Wexford General Hospital!
On the 3rd of July 2008, my son and his friends were building a camp not far from Wexford General Hospital. While hanging up some signs around the camp, my son was electrocuted and became engulfed in a fireball. Some people passing by helped my son by taking off his jacket, which was on fire. Another person put him into his van and brought him the short distance to the A&E. I arrived within
But we all know this, that Wexford Hospital is one of the finest hospitals in the country. Not because we get a report, because we go there and we are treated there.
That acute psychiatric admissions will now go to Waterford. This means an ambulance will be sent out of the county for up to 3 hours, leaving only 2 other emergency ambulances to cover the whole county and other surrounding counties at night. This is not acceptable to the people of County Wexford. It's not acceptable to the visitors that visit County Wexford.
Out to show you of our support in this campaign. It's the same fight we have in South Tipperary. It's the same fight they have in Kilkenny. It's the same fight you have here in Wexford. And in fact, it's the very same fight they have in Waterford, because if they try and send us all to Waterford, there'll be bedlam there. There'll be overcrowding. There'll be absolute bedlam.
If I go into a coma when I'm in Gorey, I'm in Waterford, or in Wexford, in 40 minutes. If the Wexford Hospital is closed down, the A&E is closed down, my nearest hospital is an hour and 20-30 minutes away from me, which is not really good enough. My partner also has long-term illness, and the same applies for her. If Wexford Hospital closes down, an hour and a half is far too long of a journey for anyone that's sick.
Far hospital. And what strikes me very strongly as the Mayor of Wexford is that if thousands of us know what's wrong with what they are doing, how can the few in suits, including Mary Harney, think they're right? I have often been asked about women and what place we have in politics. And as Mayor, I'm above politics. But believe you me, I can tell you as a woman, Mary Harney is an embarrassment.
I see Sean Connick sitting down over here, and I want to ask you, Sean, straight out, how far are you prepared to go to keep the 24-hour A&E? Will you vote against the government if there's a motion moved in Dáil Éireann? Will you vote against the government to save the service? No, you won't. He said no. Shaking his head over here. That's enough for me. That's enough for everybody here. There'll be names on the ballot paper. I'm sure his will. Remember that. He shook his head when I asked him that question. Okay, we have a final speaker. He's from the organisation.
Out in force and sending a signal back to the Minister Mary Harney and the HSE bureaucrats. Get your hands off our hospital. The reconfiguration that's presently going on in Wexford Hospital is nothing but a PR scam. The decision has already been decided by the HSE bureaucrats what's in store for Wexford Hospital and for the other hospitals in the southeast region of Wexford. We now take to the streets. We have to take to the streets to make the HSE listen. The people of Wexford will give their voice today to the HSE. Again, I want you all shouting with your hands in the air. Hands off Wexford Hospital! Hands off Wexford Hospital! The message has to go out loud and clear. This is nothing new. The reconfiguration is nothing new. It's just the Hanley report being implemented by stealth. That's what the reconfiguration review is now presently. It's the Hanley report being introduced by stealth. The hospital presently has been dismantled in front of our eyes, and it has to stop. It has to stop now. I am here today as a citizen of Wexford, as a local representative, and as a Sinn Féin party member who have been campaigning since 2004 for against the downgrading of Wexford Hospital. Our late comrade Di Ford was out in front again this campaign. I can't let the day go by without mentioning his name. Again, I want to thank the people of Wexford. It's now over to you. The politicians can only do so much, but the people of Wexford can do a lot. Thank you.